how you guys doing? What's going on? Welcome to the Messy Sweet Spot. I came across a video that I think you guys will be interested in. You guys know a lot of stuff been going on with Kanye West, right? Kanye West, it was rumored that he was going to get a divorce. Then they said he's not getting a divorce. And how he made his wife, get unclothed in front of so many people. This is raising a lot of concern with Kim Kardashian. And you guys know he's been doing a lot with so many symbols, with trying to help Diddy out. Kim Kardashian is not having it. This video is saying that Kim Kardashian is banning him to see his kids because they don't want the kids to be influenced by Kanye West's agenda that he has going on with the media. And Kim Kardashian don't want her kids to be used as part of Kanye West's agenda, So I want to know your thoughts about this. Let's look at the video and see what they have to say, okay?
Kim Kardashian has strict new rules for Kanye West to see their kids, and it's not looking like he'll be able to anytime soon.
Kim Kardashian has reportedly put in place a strict set of rules governing Kanye West's visits with their 4 children.
Kim has reportedly set strict rules in place regarding Kanye's interaction with their 4 children.
Word on the street is that Kim Kardashian's done playing nice when it comes to her ex, Kanye West, and his latest jaw-dropping antics.
All eyes were on the couple for obvious reasons during their surprise appearance at the awards show in Los Angeles.
According to an insider who spilled the tea to the U.S. Sun, Kim's laid out super strict rules to keep Kanye far away from their 4 kids, at least until she's convinced he's stable enough. This sudden clampdown isn't a total shock after the rapper's crazy outbursts over right before the 2025 Super Bowl.
Kanye West and wife Bianca Censori's jaw-dropping appearance on the red carpet at the Grammys Sunday.
Between ranting on social media about super weird stuff and basically demanding Diddy be released from jail, Kanye's behavior has crossed a line in Kim's eyes.
To me, I thought, oh my God, that's when we're getting along the best. But then that is sad to me.
Kim fans say Kim has tried to be hush-hush about most of Kanye's issues, partly because her family, including momager Kris Jenner, doesn't want to stir the pot and risk him lashing out. They were known for saying, poor Kanye, he just needs help. But apparently, things have shifted from mild pity to full-on alarm. After all, he's literally been praising villains from history and mocking some real issues. If that's not a big enough red flag, who knows what is? So Kim's new line of thinking is, you can say or do your weird stuff, but not around my kids. Reportedly, she feels these tirades signal that Kanye's not fit to be around North, Saint, Chicago, and Psalm right now. A source says Kim's basically saying, this is my chance to push even stricter boundaries. There's talk that Kris Jenner also had a hand in shaping these rules, because the Kardashian matriarch is super protective of the grandkids. Let's face it, the entire family's probably done with Kanye's unpredictability. Over the years, Kim tried playing peacemaker, but the insider claims she's done with the coddling approach, citing that Kanye's gone way too far. That's why she's now validated in limiting his parental access. If fans are wondering, will we see cute co-parenting moments again? Not anytime soon. Word is Kanye's outburst might cost him major father-kid time indefinitely, until Kim feels safe letting him around them again. Hard to believe Kim and Kanye were once Hollywood's power couple, serving matching looks at the Met Gala and being all lovey-dovey in Italy for their 2014 wedding. Then Kim filed for divorce in 2021, citing irreconcilable differences. And it wrapped up by late 2022. Post-split, it seemed like both tried to keep a civilized front. For a moment, Kim even let the kids hang with Kanye for his Sunday service events or casual outings now and then. But let's be real, Kanye's track record was already building, from lashing out at Pete Davidson to tweeting bizarre political stuff. Now he's topped his own record with these wild rants praising historical villains. So Kim's had enough. Look, Kanye's done some questionable stunts, like wearing polarizing t-shirts, picking fights on social media, and dropping erratic streams of consciousness. But insiders say this time he's outdone himself, mocking serious issues. The reaction from fans has mostly been surprise, with some extremely blinded Yeezy loyalists still defending him, but the majority are just uncomfortable with how far he's gone. And it's not helping that he's publicly championing Diddy, calling for him to be released from jail, as if that's a normal, everyday cause. Where even is Kanye's headspace? Kim, for her part, is focusing on the kids. A source said that both she and Kris have been quietly worried for a while, but held back from lashing out publicly. Now they're like, okay, that's it, line crossed, let's get serious about boundaries. They want to minimize any drama that could affect the young ones, especially with North creeping into her preteen years. We know Kim's not afraid of taking things to town hall or setting tough guidelines if it means protecting her kids. She might be a reality TV icon, but messing with her kids is a definite no-no.
When it comes to parenting, Kim Kardashian West is no dummy.
Kim Kardashian has a very strict set of rules that Kanye West has to follow in order to see his children.
Kim's life co-parenting with Kanye West has to be pretty interesting, don't you think?
The exes, who divorced back in 2022, share 4 kids together: North, Saint, Chicago, and Psalm.
Shouldn't surprise you to know that little North, Saint, Chicago, and now baby Psalm are in good hands.
And although they're no longer together, the two are faced with having to navigate the world of co-parenting, which many people know it can be a real struggle. Kanye has been at the center of many controversies and has been heavily criticized for his behavior, which is why Kim has implemented some boundaries for the family. So here are some of the rules that Kanye has to keep up with to see his kids.
Thankfully, nap time is one rule that Kim does not budge on.
Kanye is not allowed to damage them. Pretty reasonable. A source tells People magazine that Kim recognizes the love Kanye has for their kids and how much they love their dad. Kim just wants him to be careful when dealing with them to avoid any potential damage. Another rule, which honestly should go without saying, is that Kanye must show the kids how much he loves them. The source says that Kim wants her kids to connect with their dad, but she insists that he shows them love and care.
She's strict about phone use for herself, too.
The source also revealed that Kanye can FaceTime the kids anytime he wants. Kim realizes the importance of dad time and doesn't want to take that away, which is why she's apparently never threatened to keep him from the kids. But of course, there is a catch. All visits must be supervised by a nanny. Now, Kim isn't the only one who gets to make some rules. Kanye's request is that Kim is not present for their supervised visits, and this seems like a fair deal to me. And according to the source, Kim agreed.
And the internet always has some intense feelings about everything they do.
She also gave the green light for their kids to attend Kanye's Donda Academy for choir. However, it had to be after school and not during the school day. But when it comes to the Kardashian home, it is not an open door policy for Kanye. While Kim is happy for him to see the kids whenever he wants, he is not allowed to simply walk into their home as he pleases. And this rule was seemingly confirmed by Kanye in an interview with Access Hollywood, where he revealed that security stopped him at Kim's gate and prevented him from entering the property when he arrived to pick the kids up for school. Which leads us to our next rule: all visits must be scheduled in advance. So following the security incident with Kanye, a source revealed to Page 6 that Kim asked for better communication from him rather than just showing up at her home unannounced in an attempt to keep healthy boundaries between Kanye and the kids. So this whole situation broke one of Kim's biggest rules.
I apologize for any stress that I have caused, even in my frustration, because God calls me to be stronger.
All matters concerning the kids should be kept private. This is such an important one, especially for the children of 2 major stars. Another source told Page 6 that Kim was very upset at Kanye's decision to speak about the incident publicly, adding that she has always protected the kids and kept things quiet and has always protected him.
Kim Kardashian is officially a billionaire.
I love that.
Your favorite Kardashian sister has been slaying since her divorce with Kanye.
Kim and Kanye are splitting after 6 years of marriage.
I'm talking insane amounts of dough rolling through her pockets. Since the divorce, Kim Kardashian's net worth has only increased. And I'm talking increased, like a lot. A billion lot.
Kim Kardashian has officially become a billionaire according to Forbes.
And while Kanye's has taken a significant hit. See, while Kylie Jenner used to be the richest in the Kardashian-Jenner clan, it's no longer the case. Kim is now the wealthiest of the Kardashians. I like that, Kardashians. With billionaire status.
I think my smartest business decision has been going for it.
But just how much is she worth exactly? And how much do each of her many sources of revenue rake in for Kim Kardashian? Let's find out. Let's knock the elephant out of the room right off the bat with her reality TV show, The Kardashians.
Life without cameras was a big change for us.
The initial start, the reasoning behind everything. The Kardashians continue to reign supreme in the reality TV realm, with Kim pocketing a cool $7.5 million per season. The transition from Keeping Up with the Kardashians to The Kardashians has proven that the family's allure remains intact, with more seasons in the pipeline. Keeping Up with the Kardashians concluded its very successful run in 2021.
All right, we're ready.
You're right here. Go in, you guys. It's necessary. Change. Awesome.
Which marks the end of its very successful 14-year journey, which spanned 20 seasons. So, as they say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And the reality TV business model for this family is the cash cow that just keeps on cashing. Hence why Kim and the rest of her family have since moved to Hulu to launch their new series titled The Kardashians. So basically, it's a goldmine. I actually picture continuous renditions of this family's reality TV show running way into the future. I'm talking even into the inevitable AI takeover future, in which they'll be launching their new series, The Kardashians. Yeah, I hear Kim fights robot Chloe in the pilot. Another and one of the biggest attributes in Kim's rise in income is Kim's shapewear line, also known as Skims. See, Skims isn't just a shapewear brand, it's a financial juggernaut for Kim Kardashian. It's valued at a whopping $4 billion and has skyrocketed from $500 million to over $750 million in sales. This showcases Kim's Midas touch in the fashion and lifestyle sector. Her brand values themselves on providing a range of pieces like bodysuits, shorts, bras, and briefs, and the goal is just to give wearers a smooth and sculpted silhouette, while prioritizing their own self-comfort. But Kim is no infant in the beauty cosmetics game either. Her empire of skincare products under the SKKN by Kim, that's skin, as in skin, beauty line have pocketed her hefty chunk of change. Skin started off as KKW Beauty before switching the name in 2021. When she filed for divorce from Kanye West, Kim retained full ownership of her business ventures, including her cosmetics line. Genius. Which is super important because SKKN, skin, is not only a testament to Kim's unwavering influence in the cosmetic industry, it's a billion-dollar venture. She's a business guru. And if the Kardashians ever do stop filming, I'd make a bet you'd see Kim on Shark Tank one day. Another one of Kim's extremely successful ventures is Kim's journey into the fragrance world. With 7 scents under her belt, Kim is smelling like dough. Kim K released several fragrances under her own name, all to the liking of her fans who appreciate the reflection of Kim's personality. And she doesn't just smell like roses either. Kim is a savvy entrepreneur who knows the value of strategic partnerships. She sold a 20% stake of her fragrance company to a third-party company for a whopping $200 million cash. Yeah, well done, Kim. Let's talk fashion. If there's one thing we know for sure about Kimmy K, she's got that knack for fashion, and she knows what she's doing.
You know, everyone has a team. I don't care who you are, how you know, but when you don't get it from someone else, that's self-made.
As I like to put it, Kim Kardashian. She's good at looking good. When Kim collaborates with big brands, the world takes note. Balmain, Givenchy, Balenciaga, you name it. If it's designer, she's probably collaborated and done it. These aren't just brands either. They're revenue streams. Kim's fashion collaborations are not just about style. They're about stuff in her pockets with millions. Perhaps they should make a dress with pockets, but only for Kim and her huge stacks of cash. But what good is all of this money if you don't know what to do with it though? Right, Kim? Well, I feel like she listened to my high school math teacher's speech about investments, because this girl knows how to invest the moolah. Kim's real estate journey is a lesson in financial finesse. From Beverly Grove to Bel Air, her property portfolio is a never-ending list of strategic investments. And for her, diversification isn't just a buzzword, it's Kim's wealth-building philosophy. And real estate in high-wealth neighborhoods is definitely a sufficient strategy. Oh, my high school teacher's speech? Oh, you're curious about that? Okay, well, he told me, something along the lines of spend all your money on good food and whatever's left over buy penny stocks. I'm just kidding, I didn't go to high school. Let's talk social media. Kim's social media prowess isn't just about the likes and followers. It's a revenue-generating machine. With a massive Instagram following, each post for Kim is critical and can be way more of a cash cow than you'd ever think. More like a cash herd of cows. I don't even know if that's what you call a pack of cows. Oh, it is! Maybe I did go to high school. If you want Kim K to endorse your product on Instagram, be ready to take out a loan, because she commands fees ranging from $300,000 to $500,000. And with over 360 million followers on Instagram, that's over $1 per follower. And based on that, I could probably charge about, what, $1,000 for an endorsement? God, I could be rich. Let's talk PE. And no, not physical education. Although Kim probably never skipped a PE class in her life.
Just rolling with it, and it is what it is.
I'm talking private equity. Remember when I said that Kim could end up on Shark Tank one day? Yeah, well, it might happen sooner than you think. Kim is currently venturing into the realm of private equity with Sky Partners. Along with her co-founder Jay Sammons, who is a veteran himself in the private equity and venture capitalist world, the firm is currently seeking a massive $1 billion investment in funding. And they're also hinting at future potential earnings ranging anywhere from $100 million back up to that $1 billion range. That's in profit. So, basically, if you casually have, $1 billion or so laying around in cash, call Kim. I'm sure you'd have her phone number at that point anyways. This brings Kim's estimated total net worth to approximately, drumroll please, $1.7 billion. Yeah, I almost choked saying that number. That's up almost $1 billion from her reported net worth of $800 million from back in 2021 when the divorce with Kanye West went down. So, not to mention that Kanye, although his net worth has decreased since their divorce, is also paying his baby mama $200,000 a month in child support, which after quick math comes out to about $2.4 million a year. And obviously for Kim, that's not a lot compared to her $1.7 billion net worth, but thanks for the change, Kanye.
Kim Kardashian's unfiltered interaction and recently leaked documentary dating back to 2018 with her then husband Kanye West has garnered attention.
That type of shit where it's like a Floyd Mayweather could never have that. You know what I mean? Like, and beat the champion of the world.
Kim Kardashian begs and tries to get Kanye West to get back on his meds, and this goes down in some new leaked footage from a documentary. The clip also revealed that Kanye West also begged Kim to support him more rather than judging and criticizing him.
You as my wife, when I'm pumping myself up, I would just love it if you were like, yes, babe, you the shit.
When we get deeper into the clip, it appears that his ex-wife, Kim Kardashian, has been urging him to get help for years. And this is something that she's brought up on multiple occasions.
That type of shit where it's like a Floyd Mayweather could never have that. You know what I mean? Like, and be the champion of the world.
This video, though, is of a documentary that was made in 2018, and it has come back into the spotlight. And in this particular clip, Kim is heard talking to Kanye West about taking his medication. The clip shows Kanye West on the phone talking to Kim, and during the call, he asks Kim to support him publicly instead of criticizing him for his outbursts and calling him names like narcissistic.
Instead of when I have to stand up for myself, be like, why do you sound like that? You're narcissistic. It's just like...
And then he tells Kim that he needs her encouragement, not criticism. Like he literally says, I need to be bigged up, not torn down.
Like fucking... pump it up, you know what I mean? That down.
And later in the conversation, that's when Kim challenges Kanye by bringing up the topic of medication. And it seems like this is a subject that the family has talked about with him before, given the way that she starts to talk about it. Like Kim is heard over the phone saying things like, I think it could be helpful if you take that other medication. I know that you're never gonna be on it, but what if it started happening?
Don't have to respond to them.
Things like that. And the call is a little bit muffled, so it's really hard to make out what Kim is saying. but she's clearly trying to convince him to take some meds. But at the same time, it sounds like she's kind of given up because it doesn't seem like he's actually listening. At one point in the conversation, Kim did suggest that Kanye reach out to a doctor that they both knew, but it seemed like the idea didn't really register with Kanye. It was kind of just brushed to the side.
I like licensing deals sometimes too. Like Adidas is a licensing deal. I'd be fine to do all licensing deals and shit.
And that particular clip ended with Kanye referring to both their marriage and life as a game and it being fun to him.
Marriage is, I think it's fun. It's like a game. Life is a game.
So maybe he wasn't really taking medication seriously. Maybe he didn't really think that he needed them. But either way, rumors about Kanye's hesitance to take medication have circulated for years, despite his public acknowledgement of actually suffering from bipolar disorder. Kim eventually did file for divorce in 2021, which was finalized in 2022. However, Kanye's behavior seemed to have intensified after their separation. We saw the whole thing with Pete Davidson and his public rants on Twitter and social media. And it's been said that him not taking his medication as he promised was a big factor with Kim filing for divorce. Kanye West has since moved on though, and he's been vacationing in Italy and other parts of the world with his current wife, Bianca Censori, who's reportedly helping him to launch a career comeback after he was canceled back in 2022 for making some very offensive comments, and that ended a collaboration deal that he had with Adidas. Despite legal issues though, Kanye West and Bianca continued their provocative fashion show publicly, and recently Italians didn't like it. Like, they were calling for them to be punished by the law for indecent exposure in public. But on the flip side, many Italians and other people in different countries are actually now embracing Kanye West and Bianca Censori's public fashion show. And reports are saying now that this is more of a publicity stunt than anything, because as they say, even bad publicity is actually good publicity, and this will help him when he launches new albums as well as new clothing, because people are talking about him anyways, so that's a good thing. But guys, I really want to know what you got to say about this. Like, do you think Kanye West needs medication? Or do you think that Kim, as well as other people, were just kind of being a little bit too harsh on him and kind of trying to medicate him so that he can not say what he needed to say? Again, he did admit to being bipolar, and that can be treated with medication. And it is not specified in the clip what medication they were actually talking about. So maybe it was something else other than the bipolar medication.
I'd say parenting is the thing that has taught me the most about myself.
These Kardashians are more than a circus of clowns. They're a parenting circus. The clown part is up for debate. There are some insane guidelines that the Kardashians make their kids follow.
I am just in protection mode of my kids.
Some of these are like, no kidding, and others are like, OMG, wait, are these real people from a real family? Here are the craziest guidelines that the Kardashians make their kids follow. First up, they are not allowed to hear or say the word fat. Kourtney Kardashian revealed in an episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians that she does not want her children to hear the word fat or ever use it in a sentence, unless they are in a spelling bee, of course, although that would be an extremely low-level spelling bee for the average person. Maybe not for the Kardashians. Anyways, Kourtney got extremely upset with her mother Kris for saying the word fat around her children.
It's not even 1% that I yelled.
Kourtney basically told her mom off after Kris asked Kourtney if she looked fat in front of Kourtney's daughter. Kourtney got really upset and explained that her reasoning behind that censorship is to avoid the children from ever being self-conscious. Kourtney said something along the lines of, they say if a mother is confident about her body, that the daughters are way more likely to be so too. The kids have to stay with their bodyguards. Obviously, there have been some serious situations in the past that have reinforced the need for constant security around this family. Take the robbing that Kim Kardashian had happen to her in Paris, for example. Now, although that may be an extreme, it makes sense that the kids of the Kardashians are all going to have heavy security around them at all times.
My kids don't know anything.
According to a source, the kids being napped is Kim's biggest fear. She previously didn't want to shell out for armed security but now she realizes the family needs 24-hour protection. And in 2022, Kim made headlines for the time she paid for extra security at her kids' school, after Kanye West posted the name of the school on social media. That's such a 2022 Kanye type of move, honestly.
Security beefed up at the school Kim and Kanye's kids go to.
They can appear on Keeping Up with the Kardashians, but they can't watch it. Kim told the cameras that she and Scott Disick are extremely hesitant to let the kids watch any episodes of Keeping Up. This could be explained based on the constant cringe moments that are surfaced throughout the show, and what Kim Kardashian believes are moments from her past that her children most definitely do not want to see. Kim even got specific about people that she didn't want her kids to see, such as the time she said, "I don't really want to explain like who Chris Humphries is." And truth is, there are a lot of men that you probably don't want to have to explain to your kids. Right, Kim? Including Ray J, and even their own father, Kanye. But we can cross those bridges when we get there, Kim. Filming is top priority for the kids. It's been made clear that for the Kardashians, the top-notch priority is all about filming their hit reality show. Can you believe it? Yes, it's actually very believable. Even little Mason Disick, who was just 6 back in the day, had to skip regular kindergarten and opt for homeschooling. Why? Because he was busy shooting season 11 of the show, of course. Talk about starting young in showbiz. They're expected to go to school. Hold on, wait, this is a strict rule? Listen, this is such a given that it almost sounds stupid. According to Kim, when her daughter isn't in the mood to go to school, Kim bribes her with makeup. What a life. She also used to bribe North West with candy so that she did not act up during fashion shoots. Which of these specific rules and guidelines for the Kardashian kids surprised you the most? Let us know your thoughts down in the comments below. Would you like to be a Kardashian kid? Do you think that they should be going to school or living a normal life? Is Kim Kardashian the smartest Kardashian of them all? Who knows?
Kim's staff, chefs, and nannies have some strict rules to follow while working in the Kardashian West home.
Strict rules that Kim Kardashian makes her housekeepers follow. In 2014, Kim Kardashian, along with her then-husband, Kanye West, purchased their first home shortly after they tied the knot.
We were going on a walk one day, and I said, this was my dream home, this house here.
After Kardashian filed for divorce in 2021, the reality star purchased the home from West for $23 million.
Kim Kardashian buys LA home from Kanye West for $23 million amid divorce.
Now, back in 2021, she was reportedly worth $1 billion. Despite being known for her lavish lifestyle and impeccable fashion sense, Kim has been gaining attention lately for an entirely different reason, her net worth. With a fortune estimated to be around $1 billion, the reality star turned business mogul is definitely sitting pretty on top of the world.
Kim Kardashian has officially become a billionaire according to Forbes.
Now, Kardashian's home is the definition of minimalism and simplicity, and to keep it that way, the Skims founder has a few strict rules in place for her housekeeping staff, who are tasked with making sure everything is up to par.
She created a very important rule for whichever workers are with her.
First on the list of rules, Kim requires certain sheets on her bed. According to Radar Online, a source claimed that Kardashian has a certain preference when it comes to the type of sheets she wants on her bed. She would only use white silk linens, and she was very particular about them. They had to be silk, and they had to be changed daily, the source said. Of course, since the sheets were stark white, by the next day they'd be ruined. Every single morning, her white sheets would be covered in makeup. There was always mascara and foundation everywhere. Why is she not cleaning her face before bed? Great question. Number 2, Kim has been accused of refusing to give housekeepers breaks. Back in May 2021, a slew of former housekeepers who worked for Kardashian filed a lawsuit against the mogul after she failed to pay them overtime, cover expenses, and provide legally mandated breaks. According to NBC News, workers accused Kardashian of withholding 10% of their pay for taxes and not reporting their employment to tax authorities. Plaintiffs never received any pay stubs, were not paid on regular pay periods, were not given their required meals and rest breaks. The lawsuit filed by LA attorney Frank Kim told the news outlet. In response, a representative for Kardashian said the former housekeepers were not employed by Kardashian, but through a third-party vendor that had no affiliation with the reality star. Number 3, housekeepers must sign NDAs before starting. Now, if you're hired to work for Kim Kardashian, you're most likely going to be asked to sign a non-disclosure agreement.
Kim's staff and assistants all sign an NDA, a non-disclosure agreement.
When it comes to the Kardashian-Jenner family, they definitely want to make sure that their employees aren't spreading their personal business to the press. In the past, Kardashian has been vocal about her love of NDAs. During a 2019 episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians, it was revealed the strict measures that Kardashian had been taken when it came to her security, which caused the Skims founder to publicly announce her adoration for non-disclosure agreements. And 4, they even have to clean up after Kim's children. When it comes to Kardashian's 4 children, North, Saint, Chicago, and Psalm, they leave a considerable amount of mess behind for their mom's housekeepers to clean. During the July 2022 interview with Allure, Kardashian shared that North's been into special effects makeup. She continued saying that while she and her family had been at a home they'd rented for the summer, North decided to prank Kardashian by doing makeup on herself and her younger sister Chicago, making the entire room look like a murder scene. The realistic look and murder scene had even given Kardashian's housekeeper a good scare. The housekeeper came and tried to call the authorities and called the homeowner thinking it was a full real murder scene, and I had to let them know it was completely just a prank and my kids were doing special effects makeup.
It's a lot going on. I want to know your thoughts about this. Do you think it's right that Kim Kardashian is trying to protect her kids, or you think that she's overreacting? I want to know your thoughts. Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe here at The Messy Sweet Spot, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye.